Hello, welcome back to Amery Junction on the Garden Gateway project.
이러지도 못하는데 저러지도 못하네 그저 바라보며 baby.
Right, okay, so far we've done, I'd say, about roughly about 60 centimetres so far, and we've got a bit of road left still to go, and I'm just going to show you the method how I do it. It comes on this adhesive thing, and don't worry if you put it down it's not the desired texture, you can pull it back up at least one time, I'd say, without it losing its stick. It's quite durable, very good, and that, so you've got a few times to get it right, but just try and not keep pulling it up and back down. As you can see, I've pulled it back up on the first little bit as I weren't happy of the distance from where the platform will. That platform marks, that black line is the end of the platform, the width of it, and then it will go all the way to the end where the nice steam train is, Princess Alexandra. Right, so far we've done all of this, and currently we're up to here. So we're nearly getting to the end, but we've got a little bit of a way to do some bits. So we're going to take this all the way now. So you simply get hold of this yellow adhesive where it was, the paper, and simply pull it back. And as you can see, it's laying the road nice and straight underneath, and it's down. And then give it a good rub through the way you're working. Don't rub that way as it'll create bumps and crumps. You may want that in some occasions, but mainly you will not, and you'd want a nice flat road, as in this case it's in a town and the council should be doing their job through tax and council tax, and I'm trying to get a fly, I'll just ignore it. So yeah, you flatten it all down, make sure it's all to a desired realistic texture. But remember, one thing you have to get out of this, roads aren't perfect. They're just straight as a ruler. They're a bit bent. Sorry for the pun, but as we said. So yeah, it really needs to be down straight. And to be honest, I was going to use it with the polyfiller method. Using a tub of polyfiller, but I found this stuff, it costs £5.20 out of John Dutfield's in Chelmsford. I really recommend you to go there if you've not yet. Go there, or any other decent model shop. Hatton's do it, or go on the Bush website, that's how you spell it, and the product code's just there. So really, I really do recommend this very much, and it's easier than doing the polyfiller. You don't have to buy the extra road markings. You can, which is a good thing. I buy the John something, I'll let you know at a later date, but you can get from 10 Commandments cast in stone store, and then add like arrows and slow and that to this, but it has the basic realistic texture markings which look very realistic. They're worn, they look exactly how it was, and it also includes little cracks as you go along, but you can add things to your texture depending how well you want the road to look. So the road looks like that, and it joins on to the railway bit, which is like an area which isn't the main road, so that's why it's got just different tarmac there. So we're going to keep pulling this along. We're going to move this network rail van out of the way, and also I'm going to be telling you what I'm doing with this, but that'll be in another video, and there will be a few more videos now. I've just been really busy, but even though I'm back now to my commitments of life, I'm going to still be doing it. As for Easter, it was a real busy time, but it's still going to be happening. It's just going to take longer than I anticipated, but that's good, as I really enjoy doing it. So anyway, moving on, so we're going to just do the last bit of the road. As you can see, I've only got that bit left, so we're just going to pull it back, pour on the yellow, pour on the yellow, pour on the yellow, and then it's important when you get to the end you don't get any bumps like how it has just there. So I'm just going to put you there, So we need to flatten it that way to get all the bumps out. Like that. Just do it with your finger, or if Woodland Scenics have been kind enough to give you one of these in a kit which come off to be like that, that's also a handy to move that out of the way. It's a handy tool just to be sweeping the road with a little plastic rod to get it all sticking and the adhesive to be working. The adhesive is very good. I've done a lot of the roads using the bush stuff. We can move that out of the way now. Using the bush stuff, I really do recommend it, as well as I recommend the Woodland Scenics range as well. But that, I would say it's really worthwhile doing. Easy, quick. Please do not worry, the road's going to continue when I buy some more, but that will do for now, as I've got some scenery work to do to set the road. But it's done the main job. These aren't the vehicles that are going to be going on it, but it's a lot of network around that, but I just plopped them on to get a nice look. This, while I'm going past, this is a new Jarvis network rail van. I think it's Jarvis or Javis or something. It's a contractor to Network Rail. They're new from Oxford Diecast, new release. They're very good. I picked up a couple of them, and it's something different. It's just not the normal ones, even though they are very cool, but something different. I've just got some cars all along here, and then as you can see, we've got a very nice finished transfer from the roads, and then that's the tarmac which goes to the car park. And then the railway U-turn where people can drop off people and etc. But the platforms is going to be covering the ballast which isn't glued on the side of Princess Alexandra, following that white line from, that's how thick it is, that black line from the track to the end of that black line just there. So it's going to be like following the road all the way along, and then that is literally it for the road. So it'll go all the way along there, which will be very cool. So I've took it out as it needs a little bit cutting off, as a miscut. So that is the finished road, and it's by Bush, very good brand. That's a product thing, if you didn't catch it earlier. £5.20 I paid for it. It might vary, but it is very, very worth getting. It does vary in price. As long as it's under a tenner, get it, as I think I've paid £9 before in the same place. But don't hold me on that, but I think I have before. It's raised price and it was a lower price this time. Alright, so that's the finished road, and also it has the realistic road markings all weathered and that, and you can add like ones from 10 Commandments online store, like arrows and slow things and such things, and I've knocked the sign over. Oh dear. Yeah, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I apologise for not uploading much over Easter. I have been extremely busy with my other commitments, even though I'm back onto my daily routine, as I call it. The Garden Gateway project will still be coming out a few episodes a week, showing you the updates and how-tos of building a new model railway. So just before I go, I'd like to thank all the subscribers who have subscribed recently. It's been a huge growth in this channel, and I'm aware YouTube channels from my other channels, which aren't railway related, they take a while to get their feet and get going, especially model railway ones. But it is true, it happens, it can grow very big, such as Amery Junction and Intercity 82 and channels like that, and also Sam's Trains. He's got a lot of followers as well. So I'd like to shout out Sam's Trains. Please go and look out, check out his channel out, as it's really worthwhile a look. He does a lot of reviews. He's similar to this channel, but just does the locomotive reviews, and I do more of the layout stuff. But I have done a few reviews on locomotives, and I do intend to do some more. So it's quite similar as in the content to what I do via model railways, but slightly different, as I do a lot more scenery stuff. But his channel is really worth going. He's got hundreds, well, don't count me on that, it could be even 1,000 locomotives that he reviews and runs, and does all Thomas the Tank Engine series. So please go and check him out, it's really, really worth it. So yeah, I'd like to thank him, as he has given me a shout out, and I think that is one of the reasons how this channel is growing. We do have a Twitter page, so please go and follow us that, and it's at Amery_Junction. So please go and check that out. It tells you when every single video is uploaded, so you can keep up to date, as YouTube has been malfunctioning, as most of you know, due to various issues. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you next time. Right, so as I said, I'll be using the bush roads, which are 1 metre long, self-adhesive, for HO scale or double O. They're very good, that's what they look like. Right, okay, before we go folks, if you'd like to check out the Amery Junction website, you may be not aware of it. I do have a website, a Twitter page and a Facebook page, and Twitter's at Amery Junction.